Right, good afternoon, everyone. It's Rob, and today I want to give you a quick overview of TradingView and how to maneuver your way around TradingView and how to mark up your charts. So, as you can see, I've gone to tradingview.com. So, if you go to www.tradingview.com, it will normally tradingview.com. There we go. It will normally ask you to go to the country, the version of TradingView associated for your country. So as I'm based in the UK, I get the UK version. I think I might actually be on the UK version already. So let's go through this. So I'm just going to sign in. So this is basically where you land initially. It will ask you which country and go to the associated one. So I'll go to actually maybe only work on my sign in. So you will obviously go through the registration process, which takes no time at all. You'll get an email, confirmation email, and then there we go. So I'm just on the UK version. This is a free account. You can go for GoPro up here on the top right hand corner. Click on GoPro, and it gives you we go Pro at $14.95, Pro Plus at $29.95, and Premium $59.95. So Pro Plus, and Premium. But in many cases, the free version or the basic version will give you enough to get going initially. So what you've got in the Pro version is just you can get to most currency price charts. You get all the data feeds. Highly versatile screeners. Don't need to worry about that too much. 50 plus smart drawing tools, which is fantastic. Loads and loads of indicators, but you can only have a maximum of 3 indicators on your chart at any one time with the free version. So there's a limit with regards to the free version. You can do different chart types, and there's backtesting for various trading strategies. However, on the Pro and Pro Plus, you get more features available to you. So on the Pro version, you get 5 indicators, 2 charts in one window, so on, so forth. I mean, you can read all this yourselves when you go through the process, and there's no point me reading out all of these bits for you. But certainly initially, just for now, you can stick with the basic version. Because that gives you enough to be getting on with. So let's go back to just the ordinary. We go uk.tradingview.com. So I'm on the UK version of TradingView. Now, obviously, as I said, you may have a slightly different version because of your country location. But this, let's go to that. With the free version, you're also going to get adverts pop up, which don't happen all the time, but they will pop up every now and then, and you just click on the advert to there's a little cross in the top right hand corner, but hopefully we'll experience that in a moment so that you can see. So at the moment, we normally start with the ticker at the top here, but just to give you the rough guide to what we've got here, you've got certain prices at the top here. It's a Sunday at the moment, so the markets are closed right now for Forex, but we will have activity on the cryptocurrencies. You'll get these stock ideas that other members of TradingView have posted, so you can have a look at their analysis, and whether you agree with that or not, it's up to you, but you can have a look and see what they're pointing out. Some of them are based on stocks rather than currency trading, but it's up to you. We're basically just focusing on Forex, on the currency trading. So, we've got indices, currencies, futures, crypto, and bonds over here on the market summary. We've got some other alerts here on the indices. So we've got the FTSE 100, the DAX, Euro Stoxx 50, S&P 500, Standard & Poor's 500, NASDAQ, and Nikkei. And then there's other stuff, COVID stats. whether you're interested in that. Excuse me. So what we're going to do is let's just get straight into the price charts and have a look, see what we can show you with regards to drawing tools and some of the things that may be of benefit to you. So you can either type up here, let's go with Euro Canadian dollar. So the symbol for that is EURCAD. And as soon as you type that in, I haven't hit enter or return or anything at the moment, it gives me all of these options here. Now for my broker, FXCM tends to be the closest data feed wise, and so I normally just type in the symbol and then hit return. So that's what I'm going to do. So it's giving me the screen now with the Euro Canadian dollar, the current price as it was on Friday. It gives me the chart here with the other brokers' sort of prices. So as you can see, there's a slight difference there. FXCM and O&A, I never know if it's O&A or O&A. Forex.com. So these two are similar. Composite Saxo currency. So they're all very similar with slight variations. And this just gives you the chart below, but with just the line chart on it. We can see here on the right hand side, this is the price that's matching what we've got here, 1.51544, and up here. And then above, we've got our watch list. So we can put our list of symbols or currency pairs up here, and that gives us the current price and the percentage change up or down. You've also got some interesting bits on here as the low of the day. So it says here day's range, the low of the day. So the lowest price was 1.51485, and the highest price for the day was 1.53459. It also gives you the 52-week range, so it's actually gone a lot lower than that, and it's also gone higher than that. Technical analysis gives you, so if it was on this block here, it's a strong sell, so majority of people probably selling, but then sometimes it will be up here on the buy section as well. You can click on more and that will give you more information, and also it gives you the open previous low, high, low for the year and high for the year. So yeah, that's information, but you don't need to take all of that in all in one go. Below there, we've got headlines as well for the currency pair or related headlines to that currency pair. So maybe that top one there is referring to the ECB meeting on Thursday, and you can click on those and get more information. But that was June the 3rd. So it probably was Thursday, wasn't it? Wednesday or Thursday. Anyhow, doesn't really matter too much. So what we want to do is actually look at the full featured chart. So we click on this button here. You see, as when I'm not on it, it's just sort of hollow with an outline. When I hover over it, it turns solid. Click on that, and it's going to open up a new tab with that currency pair price chart. So you can see at the moment, let's just go with that at the moment, full screen. And what I'm also going to do is just hide this bit for the moment, just so we've got as much information available on screen as possible. Excuse me. So starting off in the top left-hand corner, EuroCAD, this is the currency pair that we're on. If you wanted to change that, you could just click in there and overtype it with whatever you wanted to go to. We've then got the time frame that we're on, which is the hour. So you can change that from the hour to 30 minutes, 15, 5. Some people like to watch it all on the 5 minute just to get sort of tighter entry points. But then we've also got sort of the day and the week. So if you wanted to look at the daily chart, each one of these candles. Sorry, Joe, I've just realised I'm on Heiken Ashi candles at the moment. Let me just change that for a moment. And here we go. Here's the first of our adverts popping up. Just clicking across there and then hide for now, and that gets rid of that. So this is on the daily time frame. So each one of these candles represents a day, 24 hours. So going back to just sticking with the hour for now. So each one of these candles represents an hour. And in fact, let me just zoom in on this for you. So all I've done to zoom in there is the scroll wheel on my mouse. So this candle here This green candle is a buy candle, so price is going up. The red candles are sell candles, so price is coming down. But what I want to show you is the body of the candle, so the body is the thicker part of the candle, so this bit here. The price has opened at where my dotted line is now. So if you can see that section there, that is where the price that candle started forming. Now during this 1 hour, this is obviously a break. I mean, if we were looking at the 5-minute time frame, this candle represents an hour's worth of 5-minute candles. That's embarrassing. What's that? 30 candles? 5 times 30. Oh, there's a calculator here. Can I use a calculator? This is my son's calculator. I don't know how to work that. Anywho, 5 times 30. Yeah, I'm sure. No, it's not 5 times 30. 5 times 15 must be. Let me just confirm, because I never even normally work that out. 5 times 15. No, that's 75. Unbelievable. 5 times 12. There we go. 12 candles. That's embarrassing, isn't it? Okay, so 12 candles. 12 5-minute candles is what is giving us the information for this one here. So the price has opened up here at, so it'll be the 4th of June at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And it's closed at the hour at 3 o'clock. So that'll be where this candle starts. So it's closed at that time, but during that whole hour period, price has actually moved down a bit, hence this wick at the bottom, and price has moved up a bit as well. So during that whole hour time period, the price moved up and down to the extent of these wicks. But the time that the body of the candle opened, it was there, and when it closed the price there. The next candle, as you can see, is opened at the same point that the previous candle closed. So that's basically how the candles, you have to have a quick overview of the candles. So price movement, obviously a strong upward move here with these green candles. We did have a little red one there, but in majority a strong upward move. And then a bit later on, we had a strong downward move. So several red candles in a row. And actually, if you want to know how much that moved, we need the ruler for that, which is this tool here. So I've just clicked on this little ruler here, and if we were to go from the bottom of, I've got the magnet tool on there by the look of it. Okay, I'm going to have to minimize the window for a second to be able to get that all the way across. My apologies, people. I hadn't realized that the recording software was going to hover over that part. Okay, so hopefully you can still see all of that. So let's take the magnet tool. So what the magnet tool does there is it will snap to the wick at the bottom or at the top of the candle that you're trying to get to. So so to measure this move, let's go from the bottom here. So I've got the ruler ticked. You can see it's blue. That's selected. And then I can just tap or click once. And if we go all the way up to there, for example, that was, 213 pips that moved. That's if you were to get in at the bottom there, which, unless you had awareness that price was going to go up like that, because if you look back historically at that point there, yes, price was moving up, but not like that. So there we go, another advert. So price has moved up, fiddled around at the top here, and starts coming down again. Now that could have been, was that Thursday? That may have been the ECB news it was referred to in the headlines. I can't remember off the top of my head. So that's basically what we're looking at when we're having a look at the price candles and the price chart. So how do you actually start drawing trend lines and things like that? So what we're doing is these icons on the left hand side here are drawing tools for to mark up your chart. So this top one here is a trend line, and as you just hover over it, it comes up with trend line. There's a little arrow that also appears just to the right of it, and if you click on that, it gives you all the other options you've got there. So you can actually do a trend line, info line, horizontal line, horizontal ray, vertical line. You can do arrows, parallel channels. So say for example, if let's just choose parallel channel for a second there and just draw one up willy-nilly just to give you an example. So that could be a parallel channel, price coming down, going up, coming down, going up, coming down, going up, coming down, etc., etc. And then it's broken out of that parallel channel to rocket down there. So that's one thing there. We could also draw a trend line. So say for example this section here, I'm going to pop the magnet tool back on. So as you can see, I'm just moving the mouse along, and it's just the horizontal dashed line is just snapping to the nearest wick of the nearest candle. So as I'm on that candle now, I can draw a line to, in fact, let's just go to that one there. So what I've got here is I've got a choice on, so I don't know if you can see this bar at the top here. If I click on the cog, it says extend line, extend the right line. So all I've done is actually selected these two blue dots here. So the top of that wick and the top of that wick, but the line has carried on going down. If I wanted to extend the line left as well, I could do that. And wow, look at that. It's, that's obviously a clear trend line for that bit there. It's nearly got that all lined up perfectly. Now, it's not necessarily a trend line as one you would normally expect it to trade, like this section here, because obviously price has moved well away from that trend line, but it has come back to the trend line to test it. So there we go. That's a trend line on there. This is the parallel channel. The way that I use trend lines is we're looking for price to test that, and obviously it's tested here. It's come away, it's gone back up again, and it's had a nice close run to this trend line here, and then it's broken, and that's when we were talking about if you got in at the bottom down here, which you wouldn't have done, you would go in up here. And if we were to measure that out as an example, if you were to go from there up to the top, that's still 180 odd pips. So never mind missing that wick at the bottom there. That's a decent move. So even if you've got 100 of those pips, that's a great result. So I'm going to right click now and remove the drawing tools. And what I am going to do is show you how to set up your Monday's candles as well, because Monday's candles are interesting because price moves up and down in levels. So let's start. It's easy for you to say. Start off with doing a right click and go to settings, and then we're on appearance. Just go to session breaks and click OK. And these vertical blue dashed lines are giving us the 24-hour period. So this is the Friday. This will be the Thursday, the Wednesday, the Tuesday, and the Monday. So what I want to do in this point here is mark up the high and the low of the Monday. So I normally go for a horizontal ray, but I'm going to go for a horizontal line at the moment. I've still got my magnet tool on, and I'm going to go for that candle there. As you can see, that is the highest point in between these two vertical blue dashed lines. So there we go, we're on that there. And then I want to get rid of that and that. And then I want another horizontal line, and I'm going to go for the lowest point there. So it gives us two white dashed lines. And then if we actually scroll out a bit, you can actually see that price has been up and down within those areas or levels for quite a while. Excuse me. So the Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. This is our block here of Monday's candle. So that was the movement on Monday. Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. Yeah, that's the Monday. Okay. So again, this isn't actually a tutorial about trading as such, which is literally going around setting, how to maneuver around TradingView, and also how to get around the charts and what we're actually looking at. So I've just got rid of the session breaks by doing right-click, settings, and unchecking the session breaks on there. So I've now got these two white dotted lines or dashed lines along here. So we start off with the pair here. We've got the time frame. We've got the candles. We can then go on to indicators as well. I've never used compare, so don't tend to worry about that too much. Let's get that out of the way. Let's move that to there. Financials I don't really use very much. Templates I don't use very much. And then alerts, which you use a fair amount. But on the free version, you only have, I think it's one alert that you can set on the chart at any one time. On the Pro and Pro Plus, you can set more alerts. So basically, that's what we're looking at. The currency pair, the hour, the candles. So I've gone through the candles and how to read a candle. I'm going to show you Heiken Ashi candles now. But actually, first, before I do that, I'm going to show you line chart. So this is basically a line of price movement, and this is great for setting sort of support and resistance levels, because what you're doing is you're looking for these peaks. So like these bits here, the peaks on the sort of pointy sections of the line, you can see that is an area of support and resistance. Your price has gone up, hit that level, and come down again. So if we were to hover our mouse to get the dotted line, you can see that there we've had a hit, there we've just gone past it, there we've had a hit, there's just gone past it, and in fact let's go right, and the same here. This one's hit, that one's gone past it, that one's hit as well. So in fact, let's just add on there a quick, there we go. So we had the hit there, just poked through, had the hit there, just poked through, had the hit there, poked through quite a bit, had the hit there, poked through quite a lot. So that's how you can draw out your support and resistance levels. And you've got points coming down as well, so you can see that at certain points, so say for example there, we've got a couple of bounces there, we've got one over there, or two in fact there as well. So you can mark out your support and resistance lines. But let's get rid of some of those as well now. Remove drawings, just to show you the Heiken Ashi candles, because some people use these as well, and we actually use these in one of our strategies, but people aren't aware of the differences from normal candles. So in fact, let's pick, we're on the hour, aren't we? Okay, so let's pick this section here, this block of green candles here, and just go back to ordinary candles. So we've got strong green candles, but in the middle of that, we've got one red candle. If I go to Heiken Ashi candles, they're all just showing as green. And the reason behind that is these are trend-based candles. So each of the Heiken Ashi candles actually starts off halfway along the body of the previous candle. So as you can see here, we've got this candle here starts at halfway through the body. So it's not including the wick movement, it's just the body of the previous candle. Again, that one starts halfway through the body of the previous candle. That one halfway, that one halfway, that one halfway, that one halfway. So some people prefer to use these because it shows the general trend of where price is going. Now you do obviously get some of these with wicks either side, like this one here. This is quite a big wick there at the top and at the bottom. But for one of our strategies, we don't want wicks at all. We just want a flat bottom or flat top candle. So say here, for example, we would have had a flat top candle, price to be coming down, And as you can see, well, that candle there was a wick just above, but the majority of those are flat top candles. So price is just coming down, coming down, coming down. And on there, flat bottom candles, with the exception of that one, price going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. So that's a difference in the candles for you. So what did we do? So we haven't. After I've done the line chart, done the Heiken Ashi candles and ordinary candles, and those are the three that we really sort of focus on most. Now, if we were to draw a horizontal line, and let's just pick the top of the wick of this candle, just for no reason whatsoever, but just to do that. If we wanted to say that if price is going to go above this this dotted line that we just put on, we actually want to set an alert for that, because this has been a high before, and if it's going to break through that, then let's see where it goes. So we can actually right click on that and add an alert on the horizontal line. So you can do Heiken Ashi EuroCAD, so as the currency pair, Heiken Ashi candle crossing the horizontal line once per bar close, and you can get a notification on the app. So you can get TradingView as an app on your phone. You can get a pop-up, so it will appear on the screen. You can get an audible alert as well, and then you can also send an email as well. But you've also got this feature here to put in a little message, so you can just type in a note for what you're actually looking for and why that alert's going off, so you can remind yourself. Because if you're doing this on multiple currency pairs, you might go, what did I put that alert on for? But obviously on the free version, you can't put multiple alerts. You're just going to do one at a time. So I'm just going to cancel that for now. Just thought I'd show you that briefly. Don't know why I was going to delete all of that. Might as well just delete the one. So that is pretty much it. These, you're probably wondering what these bars are at the bottom. Green and red bars running along the bottom here are volume. So as you can see here, there's this particular section here. There's quite a large amount of volume on that sort of buying, and as you can see, that sort of, excuse me, I'm boring myself. Quite a lot of volume, but it starts sort of petering out as it's reaching the top, and it's not moving quite as much. And the same for the other way. We've had a lot of volume on these two candles here coming down, and you see the movement was quite a bit more than just these ones coming down this way. So obviously price started coming down, and then more people jumped into the sell, bringing it down. So we've got indicators. We haven't done indicators yet. So these are some of my favorites. Some of these you can't use because they're just team exclusive indicators, and they're just either invite only or, as you see, there's green padlocks on them, so they're locked per excuse me, per you have to have a password and an access provided to get into those. So you've got built-in ones, the public library is my scripts if you did, and then invite only scripts are these ones here from our team. But if you wanted to search for what was it the other day we were looking at? Auto fib retracement. There we go, is one we're looking at. Now I've got 3 indicators already set up on here, so it's probably not going to allow me to add it. Yeah, no more indicators. So this is a fairly new built-in one, auto fib retracement. So automatically draw your Fibonacci retracement levels on your chart, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it depends how you trade and how you want to use your indicators. But as you can see, I mean, even just typing auto in, there's 100. Oh, I even saw an auto trend line there. But those are obviously locked. Yeah, so just typing auto and you can get loads and loads of things there. One of them was auto support. I think it's that one there. It may not be that one there. Have I got it in here? No, I have not. But I have got auto support on here, so you can click on that, and that gives you red lines for the resistance and blue lines for the support. So automatically it just draws up your support and resistance levels on the chart. So another handy tool to have. And then we've got this, which is our exclusive tool. It just gives us, this has already been marked up. It's got the moving average changing color for green and red. It gives us an alert for certain criteria to be met for the sell and criteria to be met for the buy as well. So looking at that, we had we don't trade just based off this one here, but that gives us a strong signal that okay, this is going up, and it went up and up and up, and then this gives us a strong indication that the price is coming down, and it did. So that's pretty handy. I mean, in fact, just the membership alone is worth getting this, because there's a number of people who will trade but they're just looking for confirmation after confirmation after confirmation after confirmation. Whereas if you're new to trading and you know how to look for 3 particular criteria, then you can do this quite easily. And with this particular tool as well, you don't need much more. So I'm going to leave that there. Obviously, drop me a comment if you've got any questions or any kind of feedback at all whatsoever. I'm not going into huge amounts of detail on here, but it is quite straightforward. I know it's straightforward if you use something regularly. So just sign up, get yourselves a free account. In fact, there's an affiliate link. There will be an affiliate link below this video. When I say an affiliate link, it's just you don't need to pay anything if you're going for a free account. But if you choose in the future to upgrade and get the Pro or Pro Plus version, or even the premium version, then we'll get a little bit of money for that. But I hope that was of help, of interest, and as I say, chuck some comments below. And of course, if you're interested in joining our free Facebook group, then the link for that will be in the comments as well. So nice to deliver this for you. I hope it helped, and I shall catch you guys later on.